And welcome back to another episode of Kenji. Where we last left off, I can't quite remember because during that time I got a bit of a cold and took my time returning to the game. So, what I do remember is I did a little bit of trading just off camera, so I got a little bit of money, and since then a patch has come out, so I had to import my game, but besides that, nothing's really changed. As I was just getting ready to start recording, this fight broke out. So I'm just going to sit here and wait and see what happens and see if I can loot any bodies. However, the bandits, or whatever they are fighting slavers. So chances are I won't have the chance for much loot because the slavers will pretty much take anyone that they down and turn them into slaves. I think that guy's got buggered legs. Might need a doctor for that. Since this guy can't fight back, I might just get a little bit of fighting skill from it. Not much, but still. So, chance to beat up a crippled person? Perfect way to get experience. And as you can see, the slave mongers are pretty much just fixing up their latest victims before carting them off to the markets. There is actually a slave town too where you can buy slaves, which I believe is down around here. And that might be a place where I might end up going myself so that I can try and free some slaves and get some free recruits. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do today, is I'm going to do a little hike down to the slave town down here. It's going to be a bit of a travelling experience because the marshes through here are quite dangerous. Before that, I'll stop off at Squin, and then I'll probably stop off at a small town that's around here. It's not really a town, it's just a stop off spot, but still. And then we'll go down to a town that should be around here, where there should be a doctor where I can change Rubus's name to Rebus. So let's go. And sorry if my voice is a little bit squeaky. I've still got just the slightest of the cold left over. Come on, gang, stick together. Unless we get attacked, then it's every man for himself. Hope those hungry bandits don't attack us, as that'd be quite annoying. With that town there too, you can actually buy some of those broken down buildings and repair them, but it's not the best location. But it is a cheap area. Come on, you two, hurry up. These two always slowing me down, I don't know. Guess this is what I get for just paying whichever random person I find in a pub to join me. I also need to be fairly careful in this area because there are some very dangerous individuals. I might check one of the inns first, see if there's anyone interesting to recruit. And I guess not in that one. Okay then, I think I'm going to just move on. There's no one here that's to recruit. Hopefully we won't get murdered on our trip to the marshes. Hopefully we won't get murdered in the marshes either. And hopefully we'll make it out of the slave town without being enslaved. Fun times ahead. Oh, that's new. I haven't seen an exile camp before. I wonder if there will be hostiles in that camp. I'll have to go check it out. Band of Bones. I could probably recruit that skeleton, but I don't think it's actually worth doing at the moment because, for one, the Holy Nation gets very, very upset if you bring a skeleton into their areas, and they also require skeleton repair kits, which are much more expensive to buy than med kits. Oh, I'm going to just save it, and then I'm going to go check out this exile camp, then I'll continue on to the marshes. And it looks like this group aren't exactly friendly. Too bad. But if the others aren't going to interfere in this fight, I'm going to probably just take the risk. By doing blocked and torn, it will basically try and force the enemy to continue attacking Rubus, while he'll be also better able to defend himself, but he won't attack while he's like that. Up, time to run. Oh, that was easy. They gave up pretty quickly. We got in a few blows. They'll get a bit of experience. Would have been nice if we could actually beat that one individual, but what can you do? Poor Chan Chan. It seems like every episode she gets knocked out by some random group that we encounter. We'll just quickly stop off here at the inn. I'll pretty much heal everyone up and then I'll do a cut and come back once they're healed. And welcome back. The individuals are all healed and we're ready to go. I really just can't talk English today. English hard. Alrighty, well, we're gonna head down to the town that should be here. See if we can change Rubus's name, and then we'll continue to the slave camp. I just hope we don't run into any blood spiders. If you'll notice, it's also a dust storm at the moment, and I'm pretty sure that affects accuracy during combat. Yep, and we got hungry bandits again. So it looks like our quick trip to the marshes is going to be put on hold as we run back to town. Once again. And I think that's that. Let's try again to go to the marshes. Wonder what will stop us this time. Bandits, hungry spiders, big things, angry monkey things, ninjas. It really feels like nothing wants us to go to the marshes today. At least it's not acid rain right now. Acid rain's really annoying. Oh, some turtles. Well, I don't really need to do anything right now. These creatures can be really handy for getting meat. So far, so good. No blood spot. No blood spiders, luckily, so far. And here we have some blood spiders. Well, they don't look like much. These are the creatures you don't want to be downed by, because they will kill you and eat you. Well, I'm going to have to reload now, because as you can see, they're eating somebody alive. Bastards. Alrighty, after that failure, I've got to decide if I'm still going to try and go to the marshes. And I think so. What's one setback? Or five? This time, though, I'm actually going to have them just run there at their own speed, so that way they'll hopefully be able to have a better chance of actually making it to the town in the centre of the marsh. Well, it looks like this ain't going so well this time. Alrighty then. Well, at least he didn't lose any limbs and he didn't die, so it doesn't really matter. Sadly, it looks like no inns around here, so I can't leave Rubus somewhere to heal. So we'll just have to carry him to the main town. Hopefully no more blood spiders. While I could leave him in town on the ground, I fear that slavers might come along and, well, find someone easy to slave. And why had she stopped moving just to fight? It really annoys me when that happens. You want them to continue running, not just randomly stop to deal with a fight. And because she stopped too late. Well, at least I can come over here and fix her up without any major problems, so that's at least something. But we're not getting very far. Well, at least they've got better armour than me, so I'm not gonna complain. I'll just take all of their gear. So that way I'll be better suited to survive the swamps, and they will be less able to fight me. So far, so good. Sorry if I cough a bit. Trying not to have that come out on the microphone, but still it happens. Oh, that could be dangerous. Now I've just got to hope no blood spiders come along, because if they come along and see us like this, they will eat us. And I don't know about you, but the idea of being eaten alive is not desirable right now. And that's that. I'm going to have to just reload once more, so I'm ending the episode here, and I'll continue with you next time. Goodbye.